Okay. Well, and with this, hello again to everyone who's currently live on the Twitch chat, and hello to the poor people of YouTube. Hi, it's been a week. I mean, in the right now, it's been a week. For everyone who watches it in a month, in a year, in whatever, it's right after the last video, but we had a little break. Oh boy. Yeah, so it's been 2 weeks since I've been here. I do remember our current situation and I do know how to deal with it. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm scared. Because I know what's in front of us. I realized I made a few mistakes last time in the heat of the moment. Hi. Hi, Kevin. Oh, man. Okay, first things first, slime. Also, the whole reason we expanded forward first is so we can dock without further complications. Because if you remember right, we had the motors on the front last time. And with the spinny things, what's it called again? With the fans. I don't know. With the fans spinning in front, if they hit the ground, they don't cut because the ground is not cutting. But because they try to spin further, they kind of move into each other or into the motor and funky stuff happens and they cut the motor itself. This right now, we can just leave the motor on and it should perfectly dock us with everything else. Okay, if I remember right. Ow! Yeah, you gotta be careful around this thing. So we grab the X first, then we grab this, right? Right. Okay, at least the tools work out. Ah, it tries to spin. Okay. Oh my god, I'm walking around with the X. Now that's a bad idea. If I've ever seen one. Okay, we did not install an anchor just yet. Let's hope we won't need one. We're pretty free-floating anyway. We don't really have a plan here. So, first things first. Gonna put this one back. Ah, shoot. How do I get up? Right, we wanted to create like a ramp or something. Okay. Let's keep this all here and build a very cheap anchor. So that we can start our project. Step 1 on what we want to do, and that will take us a moment here. We're gonna leave the wooden parts at the side and we're gonna take out the middle. We should take out all 4 middle pieces. I hope that it still floats appropriately afterwards. We will have to see. But that's the general plan. Also, the ramp doesn't have to be that long. It can be just a middle piece that we can push forward. Also, thinking about it, the ramp itself can be the anchor. I mean, it would work the same way as I designed the anchor. The problem, I'm scared to unlink this because this plate here could not be properly connected to this plate, but only to like this piece of wood, so everything could break apart. That's what I'm scared about. Okay, let's just press it a few times. This as well. This as well. And this too. Okay, nothing cut, nothing cut. Oh, hey, Roback! Oh shit, you're fucking what? Stupid Warcraft ad. Yeah, I hate the ads as much as you do, believe me. I'm so sorry about that. Believe me, if I could disable them, if I knew how, I would. The little pieces of money I get from them? Yeah, no, like, I would rather advertise something like the Ko-fi or the newly set up Fansly instead of doing the stupid fucking ads. Okay, technically we don't need the middle pieces, do we? I can cut them up. I at least need to cut one up, and that will make our work easier. Android! Woo! Am I cute? I'm cute! And this time I look around. My head movements are synced. That's actually a new one for everyone on YouTube, because as long as we did the second season now, I was always quite static. They don't even know how well set up my VR usually was. Just because it was funky one time. Okay, things should be easier now. Look at how cursed that looks. Sisyoon. No! Don't worry, I am waterproof. I am waterproof. This does not hurt me. At least not too much. You little fucker. You set me up. I cannot believe it. You got me monologuing. Hello? Okay, this will take a moment, it seems. Because the big wood pieces try to float quite a lot. But I think the more I can break them out, the easier it gets. And as soon as the first is gone, it gets so much easier anyway. Whoop. You stay back. So, how's everyone doing today, huh? Having a cozy day? Able to sit back and relax a little? Watching some silly guy doing silly things? Or do you need some extra love after a harsh day, huh? Yep. 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 You know, if I had a dirty mind, this would look... Speaking of dirty mind, you have one thing after another. I'm just having a day. Oh my god. That is the description, because same. The way the day started, I just didn't want anything. Because it started rather roughly. I know. I should keep up the positive facade and everything, but no, seriously, what a shit start to a day. I did want to do like a project for the channel tomorrow that will kind of enhance the newcomers' experience. But I will have to do that later the week, because real life stuff came in between, which I now have to take care of. And it's the very unpleasant real life stuff. But it's nothing I can't manage. It's more like a major... what's it called again? If you just don't like something. Inconvenience. A major inconvenience. Well, I mean, it would help. I just don't want to deal with it. Even if it's important, helpful, and all of that. But anyway. Luckily enough, all that mood came back immediately. Oh, I think we've been cutting one of the boards quite a lot. I hope I'm not destroying anything. So, all that mood came back immediately, right when I received the email today that the Fansly account is going. And oh my god, okay, I should not talk bad about the platform I plan on streaming on, but man, I just wanted to know, like, what can I do as a creator? And maybe I have a naive mindset on that, but the first and foremost informations I got were all about how to earn money. Like, yeah, okay, I like money. I like money as much as the next guy, don't get me wrong. But I want to know what I can give for that money. You know? Also, their policy on having one paid subscriber on that platform to even start streaming is, yeah, I don't personally approve of that decision very much. Thank you, thank you. It went really quick. When did I apply? When did I send out that message? Was it yesterday? I had to use the alternative process for application because because they did not accept IV cam. Because, okay, let's be honest, my phone camera quality is shit, so they didn't really see the ID card I had to send a picture of. It's understandable. So they said, okay, this can take a while to be to get the feedback, and I got it today, one day after. Like, in that regard, that's quality right there. That's cool. I like. What is Fancy, by the way? I haven't really heard of it before, not gonna lie. I'll be honest, I haven't heard of it much either, because what I heard before I got into it is that it's a little bit like OnlyFans, that you put out content, whatever you want that content to be, and for a lot of people that's just, you know, e-girls. Imagine yourself what that could be. And so I wasn't really interested. And then I was looking for sites where I can stream things that Twitch wouldn't like me to stream. You know, the funny games. Something like... Am I allowed to name the games? I mean, naming shouldn't be a problem. Like Corruption of Champions, or Trials in Tainted Space, or the classics. Or maybe something a little bit more extravagant, like, I don't know, the best eroge out there ever made in Monster Girl Quest. Now, if that is possible, I'ma be happy like nothing. So now it becomes even scarier. Everything seems to still be connected though, so I will make a save here before disconnecting these and doing the same thing I just did a moment ago. Okay, so basically they're just a little bit more loose on their what you're allowed to stream. I could even stream my real life body naked. And even funnier, I don't have a particular plan yet because I'm not an artist. I don't know how to do that shit. But if I find the opportunity to get someone to do it for me. So remember that booba form we had a moment ago? E-girls? I want the E-man. Everyone. It's just that for some reason you see more girls in that regard. We know the reason. Men are more optical creatures than women are. But yeah, we can have Naked form. I don't really have plans on that. I didn't think about it. I'm just saying we can have. So, I will only react upon feedback with that information. But it's out there. It's out there. So we could, okay, maybe not something I want to put on YouTube. Hi YouTube, interesting topic today, isn't it? Yeah, so maybe not in Primitier or something, but yeah, we can have the funky VR chat avatars, we can have the funky other stream games, and you just see, I don't know, Booba Tea. I mean, if Booba is allowed, Hang Tea would be allowed as well, wouldn't it? I don't know. Like, I have read into their TOS a little bit, and so far, if I haven't missed anything, it seems possible. Do I want to do something with that? Not particularly. can we keep that option open for the funsies? Oh, hell yeah, we can. So, but it's really just more about the games. My channels always have been more about the games. And if we can explore some more good games, the only problem is, I'm German. Hi. Ja, ja, es ist wahr. Ich bin ein Deutscher. And the problem with that is German Steam. Because Steam in Germany has a few quirks. One of them is that they don't allow me to purchase adult games. That regulation came a few years ago, so I have like, I don't know, 3 games that are classified as adult games, which I still own because I bought them before, but now I cannot buy more. I don't know if they can be gifted to me. I will have to see and try with a friend, maybe give them the money so they can buy it for me or something. I don't know if that's legal, so yeah. If we want to do something with Steam, we have to think about how to do it. But other platforms or online-based games, absolutely possible. Or even maybe some games that I think are forbidden on Twitch that we can play there because they're more adult. For example, I think, I am not sure anymore, but what's it called? Viscera Cleanup Simulator. One of the coziest and not ASMR, what's the feeling? Lo-fi feeling games that you can have. It's just cleaning up. I mean, it's a lot of blood and bodies that you have to clean up, but it's a cleanup simulator. It's so calming in a weird way. Hi, German. Hi. Zu ist Deutsch? Hey, Kobis. Hi, hi. Yeah, yes. Very, very Deutsch. This is a very certified Deutsch stream. Hallo. Yeah, no, seriously, I could just stream in full German, which does feel weird by now. I've done English for so long that it would feel weird, but I could. But the reason I'm not doing it, or even started with it in the first place, is because people like streams. Most people speak English. Most Germans can learn English. Most English people do not want to learn German just to watch a silly streamer. Although, let's be honest, a lot of people are just learning. Either learning or watching dubbed Japanese VTubers. So I could perfectly have started German now that I think about it. Oh, I could have all these cute subtitles as well. God damn it. Is that a challenge? For you to learn German? As cool as that would... I tell you the same, I tell my friends who make the same jokes. As cool as that will be, Ow. Oh, that's what hurt me. That makes sense. As cool as that will be, it wouldn't make much sense, to be honest, because... I mean, it's useful in Germany, and German topics and such, but... And maybe you just like the language, like I, for example, like how French people talk. You know, cool accent and all. But next to things like Spanish, English in general, or other languages that are more worldwide. Yeah, although other languages, it's really just English and Spanish, isn't it? No. Alright, this thing is now light as hell. Do we want to build something of this wood, or do we just go? I would say we just go, but not before we build the ramp. And then we can take away the anchor. Nah. Before we add weight with our ramp, I first want to see how it moves now. Because if it moves, we succeeded. Why? Oh, I don't like doing this. Please don't cut. Yes. I'm very concentrated right now. Give me that moment. We need to improve the system a little bit. Maybe with better gripping and all. Some safety. You know? Okay. So, the boat is facing this direction already, so let's give it a try. There's still not really a way to spin this thing. I mean, that is stupid. But it's just the forward speed we want to achieve at the moment. Okay, it works better than I thought, but it could be better. I think we need more of these for this to work. I mean, okay, wait. Look at the island. Look at the island for a moment, okay? It's not quick, but it's something. I do want to build upon this boat, so we will need a way for more speed in general. But for what it is right now, it does work. Okay, there are a few ways to add more speed. I don't think adding more motors will do anything because these can only spin so quick. I think there is a limitation on speed in this game. Oh, I didn't see that. English, Spanish, and Mandarin Chinese. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Calling Chinese a global language feels weird. While, yes, it's technically right, it kind of feels like they just for themselves a little bit. Not really interacting with the rest of the world. They are a huge part of the world, but keep to themselves. So I don't know how to properly count them as, how would you say? A global language. But you're not wrong. Technically, you're absolutely right. Also, I do have an idea how to turn this thing in a better way. For that... Well, that's kind of cool looking. Yeah, we need to strand some... Oh god, we are turning right into the direction of one of the windmills. Nope. Can I move this by hand? Yes, I can. Is that a stone in the middle of the water? Do we have a shield? We kind of have a shield. Can they destroy any... Yeah, the windmill can fall over. What we're gonna do is... There are two, and I need the motors. Okay, new plan. I have to turn it the boring way. So, if you don't know what I'm doing because you're new to Primitier, Unity physics. I can technically pull the boat into a direction while walking into that direction. What I'm doing right now. We're trying to get away from that because it's... I don't know how realistic it is because every force has a reactive counter force. So that doesn't make sense much. But it is what it is. Okay, now we're kinda... Ah, that's where we've been before. Oh, that means we have put land around there. Yeah, a little back and forth. Well, that can easily happen. We didn't come really far since we built this whole thing. But that's alright. Once we make the improvements, we're good. Okay, now we should be good. Both of them are working, and I know what we can work on next. I have about 1, 2, maybe a third, 3. No, 1, 2, maybe a third idea. Oh, look at that. It's shallow waters all over. I mean, the stone in the windmill should have given it away, but Yep, here we are. I wonder if I can build something like an emergency brake. Okay, let's build the ramp. And this looks like a perfect ramp. So the way I want to build it is very cheap, actually. Just having that big thing on one of these and just pull it over. We don't really have to do that much, I think. Yeah, not really that much. We can make it prettier sometime. But right now I just want it to work. So, and just like with the tools, I want to make use of one principle in this game. The one principle that these two pieces of a bearing do not connect to each other. Oh god. Do I need to ramp this long? Technically, no. We can cut this baby. I just need to know how much. Nah, let's do it by feeling. Okay. No! No, cut it! Okay, once it's back. Still too long, in my opinion. This is professional work. Shit. Have you seen that shadow? Okay, that's pretty cool. I just saw that here. The shadow of the island moving. Now that was an experience. I don't think I've seen that before in this game. Or realized it so far. Yep, that seems like a good size. Okay, next step is bonk. Yep. That should actually be enough, I think. Yeah, that works. Okay. The last thing I want to do to that is taking one of the bearings we have, which I cannot grab for some reason. There we go. Okay, the reason I'm doing this is when we now flip this... Oh! One of these days I'm gonna cut it. If I now flip this over... Yep. If we're close enough to land. Maybe we weren't now. Oopsie. Actually, that's quite a weird place to be in. Okay, we had some... No, those are not drone parts. Those look like bearings for a moment. It just put right. What am I going to do with you, big boy? Can I just drag you over? And if so, how far? Okay, now it makes contact with the sand. Usually we want a dock to sand that is above water, but that looks alright. Now I did make a mistake, so let me do it right. This one goes here. And this one goes here. Now we can easily just take this bearing piece here and connect that to the ground. And that is what we can disconnect as well without the whole disconnection. And the whole boat is safe now. It will not move away, and we have an easy way to get up. Can I don't think I can just walk on it. If I'm quick enough? Nah, we do have to jump. That's okay. I'm gonna design another ramp at some other time, but for now it's the best we have. Alright. Since that is done... I'm gonna leave these pieces over here. Windmill time? Windmill time. I just got rid of some shield potential, but this tiny piece here is everything we need for a shield, I feel. Okay, before I disconnect that. Before I do that. I heard you there in chat. Just a moment. I want this... Oh, I can look now. Windmill time! Yeah, let's get those motors. And maybe other materials. I mean, we always need materials. And knowing how we can enhance our speed. Let's see if we can get everything we need. Okay, we've got the shield. Check. We've got the weapon. Ah, lovely. Okay. I think the little bug... Okay, there are two bugs at play here. There's one bug that every time you disconnect something, for a millisecond, your hand lets go of something and then immediately grabs. So, if I just grab the shield at its lowest part, like here, kind of, and it's connected to something. If I disconnect it, my hand could slip below and cannot grab anything anymore, and the shield will just fall. Yay. But here, because for the same bug, the not holding and then immediately holding again, I always grip another part of the bearing. That's usually bad when we want to build. But in terms of disconnecting the tools, this little bug could be the reason that we actually never cut the boat with our own tools, because I never let them fall. I mean, even if I want to let them fall, but, you know, seeing the good in the bad. Now then, first of all, we have to get rid of the slimes, not that they can secretly attack us. Come here, little bugger. Also, that's some food. Some yummy, yummy food. Woo, already. Let me get into position, and as usual, we're not allowed to die. As soon as things fall, we move. Oh, ow. Okay, seems alright. I'm not in the direction of anything, so we can now approach lasers. I see all 4 lasers. That's good. I'm very careful with them. Yet again, we're still not allowed to die just yet. So we're kind of playing a hardcore world, if you will. Okay, and because the first one was so good, turtle mode. Ow. Okay, everything's falling. Ow! Perfect. Don't die, we won't have any streams to watch. That's a line, you know it. Bet you won't have any tea streams. And those are the best, we all know. Ow! That's what I get for my big mouth. Ah, safety. Lovely. Okay, let's get some health back. We don't need the shield anymore. I shall keep it though. I should generally just keep a shield. All the shields we have built so far, I always throw away once we capture something. Did I immediately eat the thing? Cool. I crave the dead bodies of my enemies. Okay, once we find out how to add more and more speed to that thing, stabilize it, whatever the size of the boat is, we need a kitchen. Tasty. Handle? When and why did I disconnect the handle? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really using the handle, but aesthetics. Yes. Okay, the motors both survived. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Let's dismantle everything properly. We get quite a few goodies out of this. First off, dismantle this, dismantle that, get the motor out. Yeah. Beautiful. But the motor will not go that far. We're gonna collect it here. The same goes with the other one. And from the other one, I actually want to get some of the sails. I think 2 of them are enough. Okay. Also, that makes getting the motor less annoying. The X marks the spot. And this spot is quite good for us. Let's not forget the light. I want to keep all these lights. If you don't remember why, a few of these lights make one of the bigger lights. And the bigger lights are good for illumination, especially in the dark night like this. Okay, now all we miss is the other motor, so give it to me. Beautiful. Now, all we have to do is blueprint. Motor, motor, motor. If I remember right, we did the motor blueprint at some point, and here it is. What are we missing? Ancient alloy? Oh, the middle piece is ancient alloy. Yeah. Can I move the block? Barely. Ugh. That's more than enough ancient alloy for whatever purpose we need. 1, 2. Perfect. Okay, that's step 1. We have 2 more of the turbines. Step 2, we'll need these big pieces.